Hi, my name's Eric Garza, and today I'll be talking to you about expectancy violation theory. Expectancy violation theory is a communication theory which tries to explain the unexpected behaviors of human beings while interacting. The theory is based on the uncertainty reduction theory, where the vagueness on the behaviors of the others is reduced through interaction. The theory was developed from the nonverbal expectancy violation model by G.K. Burgon, I think that's how you pronounce her name, which describe the personal space possessed by a person and how people respond to its violation. People expect or predict a particular behavior while interacting, and the violation to these expectations can be perceived positively or negatively, which is characterized by the relationship between the people, according to communicationtheory.org. So pretty much expectancy violation theory, I think an example of it would be like, say you're going to a Houston Astros and Texas Rangers baseball game, and you got your ticket, you're walking into Minute Maid, and then bam, it's the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys scrimmaging on the field. So it's just like, you expect one thing, like going to see a baseball game, but then another happened. It's like, oh, it's a football scrimmage. Like, of course you would know that, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah. So there's three core values for expectancy violation theory. The three there's three core values that Griffin proposes in our textbook, Our First Look at Communication Theory. And the three core values are: 1, expectancy; 2, relationship; and then 3, communicator characteristics. That's right. And so expectancy is what people predict will happen rather than what they desire. For this theory to exist, there must be an existing expectation on the end of the individual being violated. And there's three things that make up expectancy. 1 is context, 2 is relationship, and 3 is communicator characteristics. So context begins with cultural norms and also includes the setting of the conversation. Then 2, which is relationship. Relationship factors include similarity, familiarity, liking, and relative status. Also, the type of relationship you have with someone else and the previous history between you two are factors. 3 is communicator characteristics. Communicator characteristics include age, sex, place of birth, demographics. Also include personal features such as someone's appearance, personality, and communication style. So that sums up expectancy. The second is violation valence. And violation valence is the perceived positive or negative value assigned to a breach of expectations, regardless of who the violator is. So in other words, it's the positive or negative feeling the person has about the violation. And an example I was going to use was actually from your video on the theory. It really put it into perspective for me. But say, like you said, you're having a conversation with someone, a face-to-face conversation, and then their attention goes elsewhere in the room. Could be a phone, like you said, it could be a TV monitor. They could just be dealing with their fingers. The fact that they're not looking you in the face, making eye-to-eye contact, is a breach. I guess you could say a breach of your respect. It's like, for me, it's a sign of respect. People, if I'm talking to you, you look at me in the eyes, it's all about respect. And for someone not to do that, it's pretty aggravating. So that pretty much sums up violation valence. And then third is communicator reward valence. And CRV, we're just going to call it for short. That's a big mouthful. is the sum of positive and negative attributes brought to the encounter plus the potential to reward or punish in the future. So Burgon describes it as the likely gains and losses in the future from the expectancy violation. It's also an evaluation one makes about the person who committed a violation of expectancy. And those are pretty much the three cores of expectancy violation theory. And then last but not least, I found a critique of it that I liked. So the critique is on the theory is expectancy violation theory has undergone scrutiny for its attempt to provide a covering law for certain aspects of interpersonal communication. Some critics believe most interactions between individuals are extremely complex and there are many contingencies to consider within the theory. This makes the prediction of behavioral outcomes of a particular situation is virtually impossible to consistently predict. So pretty much I think what it's saying is that there's so many different aspects when it comes to a conversation with someone or communicating with someone else that it's hard to put all of that into scale, making it almost impossible to predict. And so that's pretty much what I've learned today from expectancy violation theory, and I really enjoyed researching this topic. Definitely would recommend it for the next time. All right, thanks.